Atmail is a company from Australia, and they've been in emails and email platform solutions for more than 20 years in the meanwhile. It started with webmail, and that went around in thousands of customers that could download and use the software. About 1.5 years ago, we've agreed with our investors, who are also in Australia, to turn this around and look at the opportunity to grow it into a more professional email platform. For which we had already the technology. It's all based on open source, and we're delivering on that new strategy, right? So we are now into a couple of tier 3s in the world. Notably, we're in Japan, we're in Saudi with large customers, we are in Singapore. We're growing a lot in Europe with operators. It's typical, the email as an alternative, what people know from Gmail or from Yahoo Mail or Microsoft 365. For consumers going into small, medium enterprise emails. So we focus basically on wherever the opportunities are, and right now this is worldwide. Cloud is the talk of the town. We reckon, and agree with the analysts that email probably will go 80% cloud-based for all enterprises worldwide by 2025 or maybe earlier. Right, this is a really good question. So telcos actually asked this question themselves as well, because email is the oldest service on the internet. And I think it's still one of the most important services. Even though maybe not the sexiest, but it is still growing. So there is a couple of billion email inboxes around, and that number is still going up. Now, you can go with an app operator and have a phone number, and that's becoming more and more a disposable resource, and not a resource that people would know about. And there is one thing in an email address, is that you cannot really easily port it from one operator to another. Actually, it is not possible, right? So that the internet standards by themselves would not allow that. So it is really a very powerful retention method. So if you've got somebody that uses your email very actively in your operator with your operator domain name, or a domain name that you as an operator kind of hold, then it's a really powerful retention method. On top of that, for operators, it's also really important to have this channel, right? So webmail, that we all know from Yahoo and Gmail, is also a lot more important than many operators still think. It's a good access to also send your invoices to the customer and to have this daily conversation with your customer, to present promotions, maybe very targeted ads, and do any other communication, right? In the web page. So that's really important. So we have case studies by operators that even have considered to outsource email or to maybe discontinue the service, because there is sometimes a lot of work involved to keep it alive if you do it yourself. And those operators, notably in Australia, we've got one that we know about, thought that if they would do away with email, it would cost them like $500 million, because it was like really the guys that use it are the most valuable customers of their customer base.